So next sessions, one-dimensional heat equations, non-zero boundary conditions. In previous class, we saw one-dimensional heat equations, zero boundary conditions. So in this session, non-zero boundary conditions. Here is I can tell the keywords here, how to identify the problem here. So problem is two ends A and B of rod of length 20 centimeters have the temperatures at 30 degrees C and 80 degrees C respectively. The temperatures at the ends A and B changed to 40 degrees Celsius and 60 degrees Celsius respectively. Find the resulting temperatures distributions U of x comma t taking the origin at A. So in previous sessions, here is the temperatures released at 0 degrees Celsius and maintained, so that is a wording is given. So that wording is given means that is zero boundary conditions. Here is there is no zero boundary conditions. So one is 30 degree means another one is 40 degrees Celsius. One is 80 degree means another one is 60 degrees Celsius. So here is we can find two steady state conditions, U of x equal to ax plus b and U of x equal to a1x plus b1. Then simplifying that two, we get the general solutions. So I will explain how to find the solutions for non-zero boundary conditions. So therefore solution is the one-dimensional heat equations is dou u by dou t equal to a square dou square u divided by dou x square, where a square is thermal conductivity divided by density into specific heat. So these are possible three solutions. In these three solutions, second one is the exact solution for one-dimensional heat flow equations. So first we can go through the first steady state conditions. So dou u by dou t equal to 0, that implies dou square u by dou x square equal to 0. Therefore general solution is u equal to ax plus b. So we get this one is third equations. So first condition is given, one is u equal to 30, next one is u equal to 80. So at the point x equal to 0, next one is at the point x equal to 20 here. Okay, so these are given in the problem. One is u equal to 30, one is u equal to 80, x equal to 0, x equal to 20, that is length of the rod, x equal to 0 to x equal to L. So first put x equal to 0. So here is a into 0 is 0, so b we get. So u equal to b equal to 30 degree, therefore b equal to 30. Next put x equal to 20 here. So 20a plus b is 30, that is equal to 80. So therefore a equal to 5 by 2. Therefore substitute a value and b value in the third conditions. You get u equal to 5 by 2 into x plus 30. So these are one boundary conditions, that is one steady state conditions. So next another point is given. So another is you have to reduce to 40 degrees Celsius and 60 degrees Celsius, that is u equal to 40, x equal to 0, u equal to 60, x equal to 20. The same conditions here is we can apply here. Therefore the boundary conditions are u of x comma, that is u of 0 comma t equal to 40 degrees Celsius, u of x equal to, that is L of t equal to 60 degrees Celsius, then u of x comma 0 equal to, that is f of x, so 5 by 2x plus 30. So this is second one. Then we have to find the general solution is, in this case u of x comma t equal to us of x plus ut of x comma t. So that is us of s is a solution of 1 involving x only and satisfying the boundary conditions 1 and 2. ut of x comma t is a functions defined by 5 satisfying 1. So therefore us of x is a steady state conditions of 1 and ut of x comma t is may. Therefore regarding these solutions we get to find us of x. So what is us of x? That is another steady state conditions, us of x equal to a1x plus b1. So one is u equal to 30 at x equal to 0, next one is u equal to 60 at x equal to L. So we get, put x equal to 0, we get b1 equal to 40. Then put x equal to L, a1L plus b1 equal to 60. Therefore a1L plus 40 equal to 60. Therefore a1 equal to 20 by L. So therefore us of x equal to 20 by L into x plus 40. So therefore the original statement is So you have to find ut of x comma 0 equal to, so that is I want only this value. So u of ut of x comma 0 x comma t equal to u of x comma t minus us of x. So substituting this value, we get first condition is ut of 0 comma t equal to 40 minus 40 is 0, ut of x comma, that is L comma t equal to 0, then ut of x comma 0 equal to f of x, that is u of x comma 0 minus us of x comma 0. So what is u of x comma 0? 5 by 2 into x plus 30 minus 20 by L into x plus 40. Simplifying this one, we get, put L equal to 20 means we get cancelling 20 20, so x plus 40. So simplifying this one, we get 3 by 2 times of x minus 10. Interval is 0 to L here. So these are original functions here. So in this case, so non-zero boundary conditions is, we have to find two steady state solutions, ax plus b, next one is a1x plus b1, and simplifying these two, we get the general boundary conditions. So therefore the original boundary condition is, the correct solution is ut of x comma t equal to a cos px plus b sin px into e power minus a square p square t. Then apply condition number 1 in 4, we get, put x equal to 0, so cos 0 is 1, sin 0 is 0, so we get a e power minus a square p square t equal to 0. Trigonometry is not equal to 0, that implies a equal to 0. Substitute a equal to 0 in equation number 1, we get ut of x comma t equal to b sin p x e power minus a square p square t, that is equation number 2. Then apply 2 in 5, we get, put x equal to L, so we get b sin pl e power minus a square p square t equal to 0. So here is b is not equal to 0, exponential form is also not equal to 0, therefore sin pl equal to 0, therefore p equal to n pi by L. So replace p equal to n pi by L from the second equations, we get u of x comma t equal to b sin n pi x divided by L into e power minus a square p, that is n square pi square by L square into t. So general solution is ut of x comma t equal to summations n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin n pi x divided by L e power minus a square n square pi square divided by L square into t. Then apply 3 in 6, put t equal to 0, so e power 0 is 1, we get the required solution is summations n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin n pi x by L equal to f of x. What is f of x? 3 by 2x minus 10. So next to find bn value by using half range sine series. So bn equal to 2 by L integral 0 to L f of x sin n pi x divided by L into dx. Then instead of bn we can take small bn, so therefore 2 by L integral 0 to L f of x sin n pi x by L into dx. That means 2 by L integral 0 to L f of x is 3 by 2x minus 10 sin n pi x by L into dx. By using Bernoulli's formula, we can keep u as it is. Integration of sin is minus cos n pi x divided by L whole divided by n pi by L minus differentiation of 3 by 2x is 3 by 2. Again integration of cos n pi x is sin n pi x divided by L whole divided by n pi by L whole square. Interval is 0 to L here. First we can put the upper limit, sin must be in upper and lower limit, sin must be in vanishes. Put x equal to L, we get 3L by 2 minus 10. Put x equal to L means cancelling L and L, we get cos n pi, take the reciprocal L divided by n pi. Then put x equal to 0 means this one is 0, we get minus of minus plus 10. Cos 0 is 1, take the reciprocal 10L divided by n pi. Then simplifying these two, we get, put L equal to 20, so 1 by 10, so minus 400 divided by n pi, cos n pi is minus 1 whole power n minus 200 divided by n pi, put L equal to 20 here. So therefore here is I can take 200 outside, so cancelling 10 and 200 we get minus 20 by n pi 1 plus 2 into minus 1 whole power n. So this is a bn value. So substitute bn value in equation number 3, that is general solutions. Therefore ut of x comma t equal to Summations n equal to 1 to infinity minus 20 by n pi into 1 plus 2 times of minus 1 whole power n, then sin n pi x by l e power minus a square n square pi square t divided by l square. Then therefore, so here is the value for the functions x plus 40, that is given in the first conditions. So either u of t of x comma t is also right, or u of x comma t is also right. Substitute this value from the original equations, so we get the another solutions also. So these are final solutions for the one dimensional ET equations with non-zero boundary conditions. So this is a very important one, be careful here. We will continue the next sessions.